Something is moving out there, far beyond the reach of the sun, far beyond the planets, far beyond every world we have ever seen. Something old, something silent, something that does not belong to our solar system. This object came from another star. It traveled through the cold and empty darkness of interstellar space for millions or even billions of years. It crossed light years of distance without being noticed by anyone, any telescope, or any spacecraft. And now, it has arrived here. The object has a name, 3I Atlas. It is only the third confirmed interstellar visitor humans have ever seen. It is rare, it is mysterious, and the more scientists study it, the stranger it becomes. 3I Atlas was first seen on July 1, 2025. The Atlas Survey telescope in Chile detected a faint point of light moving across the sky. At first, nothing about it looked unusual. It appeared just like a small comet or an icy body from our own solar system. But as soon as scientists calculated its orbit, everything changed. The path of this object was not a circle, it was not an oval, it was not even a stretched-out ellipse. It followed a hyperbolic path, a shape that shows the object is not bound to the sun at all. This meant only one thing. 3I Atlas came from outside the solar system. It is an interstellar traveler. It entered our system once, and once it leaves, it will never return. Its speed, its direction, its path through space, everything made it clear that this was a visitor. A stranger passing through our neighborhood before disappearing again into the deep dark space between stars. When telescopes and observatories pointed at it, scientists expected to see something familiar: water ice, dust, simple gases, the usual mixture that all comets carry. But that is not what they found. The James Webb Space Telescope looked at 3I Atlas using its powerful infrared eyes. It studied the light coming from the comet, and the results surprised everyone. Instead of showing a normal mix of water and dust, the comet showed a huge amount of carbon dioxide, far more than we usually see in comets from our solar system. Most comets from around the sun carry a lot of water ice, but 3I Atlas carries an unusually large amount of CO2 ice. This means the object likely formed in a place much colder than our outer solar system. It may have formed in a freezing region around another star, a place where CO2 ice is more common than water ice. That alone makes the comet different from anything we know. But the surprises did not stop there. Scientists studying the dust and particles around 3I Atlas discovered that the light reflected from the comet was polarized in a way never seen before. This means the dust on the surface of the comet has strange properties. Its texture, shape, and chemistry are unfamiliar. No comet in our solar system has ever shown this kind of polarization. Not even other interstellar visitors like Oumuamua or 2I Borisov. 3I Atlas is unique. This strange behavior suggests that the material on the comet's surface formed in an environment completely different from our solar system. Its dust grains may have unusual shapes or unusual chemicals. They may have been changed by cosmic radiation for billions of years while floating alone in interstellar space. As 3I Atlas traveled closer to the sun, scientists expected it to brighten. Most comets get warmer and release more gases and dust, which makes them glow more brightly. But 3I Atlas behaved differently. Sometimes it brightened, sometimes it dimmed, sometimes it released gas in sudden bursts, sometimes it appeared almost silent. Nothing about its behavior followed normal comet rules. The variations confused astronomers across the world. Some telescopes showed the comet developing a long, thin ion tail that continued to grow, even when it was far from the sun. In normal comets, the tail usually becomes weaker when the comet moves away from heat. But 3I Atlas seemed to keep producing material long after it passed its closest point to the sun. The tail became more structured, more organized, almost as if something deep inside the comet kept feeding it in a way we do not fully understand. Scientists think this might be caused by strong jets of carbon dioxide erupting from inside the comet. These jets could be blasting material into space in sudden pulses, creating patterns that look unusual. But even this explanation is not certain. No comet has shown this exact behavior before. The James Webb telescope also saw something unusual on the nucleus, the solid body at the center of the comet. The surface appears damaged, scarred, and altered by cosmic rays. These rays, which travel through space at incredible speeds, can break down molecules and change the texture of ice and dust. The outer layer of 3I Atlas seems to be hardened by millions or billions of years floating between the stars. Beneath this tough crust may lie untouched materials, pristine ices that have never been warmed by any star, including the Sun. If the comet breaks or cracks as it heats up, we might see materials that existed long before our solar system was born. We might be looking at matter from a different star's early days. All of this makes 3I Atlas not just rare, but incredibly valuable to science. With such strange behavior and unusual features, some people have suggested bold ideas. Some theorists say the object could be artificial, a broken probe, a piece of alien technology, or a fragment of a much larger interstellar structure. Others argue that the unusual polarization, the strange brightness changes, and the odd tail structure might hint at something more than a simple comet. But the scientific community remains careful. So far, there is no evidence to prove any artificial origin. All unusual behavior can still be explained by natural processes. Unusual ones, yes, but still natural. Even so, the debates continue. When an object behaves in ways we do not fully understand, questions will always rise. Regardless of these debates, everyone agrees on one thing. 3I Atlas is extraordinary. It offers a rare chance to study material from another solar system. Every particle of dust, every molecule of gas, every grain of ice contains information about where it came from. This object may reveal what other planetary systems look like, how they form, and what kinds of chemicals fill their comets and asteroids. We cannot travel to other stars right now. We cannot send probes to distant worlds. But sometimes the universe sends a small piece of those worlds to us. That is what makes 3I Atlas so important. As the comet moves away from the Sun, it is now on its journey out of our solar system. It will pass Earth at a safe distance, far beyond our Moon, far beyond Mars, far beyond any danger. After that, it will continue onward, moving toward the outer regions of the solar system, heading back into the silent darkness of interstellar space. It will not return. It will not be captured. It will not become a part of our solar system. It will drift between the stars for millions of years. Maybe one day, far into the future, it will pass through another planetary system. If a civilization exists there, they may look up and wonder what this strange object is. And they may ask the same questions we are asking now. 3I Atlas is a reminder of something beautiful. The universe is interconnected. Stars, planets, and comets from distant places can cross paths. They can travel through each other's neighborhoods. They can share their stories with anyone who watches closely. In its brief visit, 3I Atlas has taught us many things. That not all comets are alike. That interstellar space shapes objects in ways we still don't understand. That the universe holds secrets hidden in small, silent travelers. That simple pieces of ice and dust can carry the history of another star. And now, as 3I Atlas moves away, we watch it disappear into the night sky. We may never see it again, but the knowledge it leaves behind will continue to guide scientists, inspire questions, and expand our understanding of the cosmos. Because in the end, 3I Atlas is more than a comet. It is a message, a story frozen in ice, a traveler from another world, a reminder that we are part of a much bigger universe. It came quietly, it stayed for only a short moment, and now it returns to the endless darkness between stars. But for that moment, the moment it passed through our sky, it gave us something priceless. A connection to another star system. A chance to see how different worlds form. A glimpse into the ancient regions of interstellar space. A reminder that the universe is vast, mysterious, and full of unbelievable beauty. And we are only beginning to understand it.